How to learn massive amount of content quickly, with Dr. Raman K Attri. We live in a content-driven world. Graduates and professionals alike are expected to learn massive content, books, and theoretical and practical information and be able to show a good amount of retention on the concept studied. In this article, I will share a simple 3-step technique to master a large amount of content in a short period of time. I am a performance scientist specializing in accelerated learning. My work revolves around speeding up learning. I have earned over 100 international and educational credentials and 2 doctorates in a short amount of time. How did I do this? And can you reproduce it? Among several techniques to learn a large amount of content in a short time, I will share one which has helped me tremendously to accelerate my learning path massively. Multi-layer mapping technique. When you have a large amount of content to master, you need to train your brain with overall and detailed navigational aids, just like a map of a large city, made up of several district maps and several streets making the map of a district. Step 1. Start with a city-level view. You would run through the entire content from a bird's-eye view, not necessarily trying to remember it at that stage. With a high-level view, you build a larger first layer, city-level, map of the content. Step 2. Build a district-level view. Then you take each individual chapter, run through the content at a slightly deeper level, and repeat the same process for each chapter to create a second layer district-level map. Once you are done with the map for each chapter, you go back and connect it conceptually and analytically to the city-level map you created earlier. Step 3. Navigate the street-level view. Finally, take each chapter, and read it through as attentively as you can. Go back, physically or mentally, to connect to the district-level map and see if you can mentally connect the street-level to district-level to city-level and make sense of the overall context. While this process may seem like slowing you down initially when creating maps, surprisingly, it makes the last layer of learning so much more effortless that you can learn the total content in almost half the time compared to what others would take. Lastly, I must set the grounds right. Learning the content alone, and for that sake, memorization and speed reading, is a small part of the bigger equation of learning faster in professional settings for a job or business. Remember that traditional techniques like speed reading, memory enhancement, memorization, and other brain sharpening techniques are not accelerated learning techniques. Such techniques are mainly focused on content only and have very little to no contribution towards making you professional expert. There are things beyond the content you need to master your job or become an expert on something. To learn more about such accelerated learning techniques, visit https://gettherefaster.com. Subscribe or follow today on any social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube or TikTok by searching for the handle @Dr. Raman K Attri.